Welcome to all the classic car enthusiasts, Mini and XK. I've made up a dolly for this XK, which was the one that we used to get it from the ramp and wheel it round onto the ramp. So I've reused it again now for this chassis so I can wheel it around, because obviously I've got to move a lot of stuff around in here to get some space. I wanted to say thank you to Martin Butler. I got the t-shirts today. There we go. Voila. Retro Restore. This is Martin Butler's channel. And I got the whole package. So ended up buying 4 of them. Nice quality t-shirts, and the print on them's great. And he'll do anything. You put anything you want on it. Your own channel, Matt Green, whatever, or Gentleman's Motor Racing Team. It'd be nice to have their own t-shirts because they race, do circuit racing and stuff. Anyway, thanks for that, Martin, much appreciated. As I say, I got them this morning. So I've got all these back in now. I just wanted to check how it works. I've got a piece of aluminium there, but that's 2mm, that's quite thick, and this is just 1mm metal steel. And obviously it's a lot easier with aluminium. It's not even half, it's a quarter of the time. And obviously with aluminium they anneal it as well, you know, where they put an oxyacetylene burner on it and get all the smoke from the acetylene, and then apparently they have to anneal it at a certain temperature. I'm not sure exactly what it is now, but they anneal it at a certain temperature, and then when they put the heat on it, it takes the smoke off, and then they know, and then it's much more pliable. There's a guy called Andy Kissack that I watch, and he's really good. He's got an English wheel. So I've given it a try today. I actually gave this thing a bit of a bashing to try it. Obviously aluminium, like I say, is a lot easier, but that's very thick, that one. But I gave this one on the bottom a real smack as well, and I did it with a little hammer, not a proper. This is just a nylon cut hammer, and give it a real big whack there. And after just a very small amount, it comes quite straight. The thing is, obviously, with an English wheel is it's a matter of time. You know, it's not something you can put in and give it 3 or 4 runs and then it's okay. It obviously takes time to learn the skill of it, how to use it and so on. But it's very easy to trap your thumbs in these things. So whenever I do any metal work, I make sure I have a big piece, or a piece that I can keep my hands out of the way. You can see with this one here, but it's not too bad if you try and turn. And the other thing that's very difficult on this is, it's not difficult, but it's hard to learn. It's like reversing, where you have to put the opposite lock on to make the trailer turn. This is the same thing. If you want it to go right, you've got to turn it left. And obviously a little one, it's very easy to catch the fingers. So but it runs real nice. I'm very happy with it. Again, this one had some massive dents in it, and you can see this has got paint on it, which it shouldn't have. It should be bare metal. But even that was badly dented, and it's coming out. I've not even literally worked on it for a few minutes, but you can see, you know, having something as small as that would be quite. You have to be very careful with your thumbs, because it's very easy to trap them here. So I'm quite happy with that. It works well. Everything's going right in there. I've decided now I'm not going to put this against the wall. I'm going to put 3 casters on it. Especially with the fact that what I want to do, this probably might happen this year, might not, depends. But what I'd like to do is use this place for doing mechanical work of the restoration of the car when all the parts are done, and use the downstairs for all the body work and all the messy bits, and keep all the crap down there. And obviously the ramp would stay here, and I'll do all the service in here, but I'll put all the parts back together, because once they're clean, there's virtually no mess. But doing the bodies in here, the dust flies everywhere, and you can see it's just everywhere, you know. So I want to try and avoid that. So hopefully we'll get that project done this year. We'll see. So what I'll do is I'll show you what I've been up to. I've got some of the parts out. I've got the aluminium tank here, and for the XK guys, looking at all these parts, I'm sure it'll make your mouth water, because I know when I see brand new stuff go on a car, it just makes you feel great, you know, you feel like you're really getting somewhere. So I'll pick it up and show you. So here we go. So this is like I say, the chassis, and what I did was I used this scaffolding, as I've said many times. This scaffolding is what we use to paint the house every year or 2 years, whatever. So it's come in extremely handy. And guys who watch my channel or watch my YouTube videos a lot, you'll know that I'm really into this, using things many times over if it's possible. And it basically comes from being in the oil field in India and Pakistan and Malaysia, and well, not so much Malaysia, but normally the oil is always found in the middle of nowhere. You know, some of these places in Saudi and so on, and you just can't get the bits. You can't go down the local shops and get it, so you have to be quite innovative, and you have to invent. That's a better word. You have to kind of invent things that can do another job. So you know, things have to be multi-purpose. And as you can see there, it runs real nice. It's a piece of piss to move the chassis around. So, which I need, because obviously once I start building it up, I'm going to need to be able to move it around. There's the new alloy tank. Very happy with that. You can see there's the cutout in the back of it. This is where the boot well goes up into here. And so yeah, really pleased with that. And I can't believe how light that is. I mean, there's literally just nothing in it. Really lightweight. And being alloy, perfect. And strangely enough, they're about, I don't know, 10 quid or 20 quid cheaper than a metal one. So I didn't quite understand that, but there you go. So yeah, so I'm very happy with that jig. It moves real nice. The other thing I did today, I unpacked some goodies. So as I say, this is mainly for the XK guys. There's that brand new grill. Hang on, I have to just pull it out of the bag. Excuse me a second. Oh, come on. Pull it out of the bag first, shouldn't I? Excuse me. There you go. There she is. Look at that. That's super. Not a cheap item, I have to say, but beautifully done. The workmanship in them is they must be made by ex-Jaguar guys, because the workmanship's really lovely, beautifully done. Very impressed with that. There's the new, we're both having Zeus calipers, but twin pots on, as you can see, twin pots on the fronts. These are the new pots for the back ones, so there's one on each side, so there's 8 of them, 4 of these, and so on and so forth. So yeah, like I said, there's the wiring looms, grommets. I'm sure there's thousands, well, certainly hundreds of bits that I haven't got. Just to give you another look there, there's the new high torque starters for them, which I have on my E-Type. Brilliant. Especially with a new engine that's a little bit tight. You know, you really need that extra power. These are bushing kits. These are the servo tanks. There's the servos themselves. But we had to give our old ones in, and then they rebuild them for you. You can see, so they are the original ones, but they've just been rebuilt. Gas shock absorbers. I put these on again, the E-Type, and they're brilliant because you can just click these and you can hear it. You can adjust them. It's great. New clutch and brake cylinders. There's new coils. What's that one? It's a new coil. What's that? Oh, that's a filter, inline filter. There's bearings. There's all sorts. So yeah, I need to just go through and make sure everything's in there. What should be in there. These are all the Timken bearings for the wheel bearings and the stud axle and the stub axles. Radiator equipment. There's a lot of gear to go through, and I just need to make sure everything's in there. So yeah, looking forward to getting after this a little bit. So yeah, so that's really it for today. So yeah, they really packed that well. They even put egg boxes in there, look, to hold all the stuff up. This was for the things. Anyway, as I say, that's it. I probably won't do one for a couple of days. Tomorrow I need to go down and get me barnet cut, get me hair cut, because it's I mean, I don't have that much hair, but it needs cutting. And Thursday I'm off to Vienna with my wife, because she's off on Sunday to Dubai, and then I meet her there. So anyway, take care. Thanks for watching in. Thank you to all the subscribers and everybody that watches in. Bye for now. Take care. Bye.